Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Thursday, May 25th, 2023, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Varsity baseball action as Walpole High hosts the Norwood High Mustangs in a non-league regular season final game from Jack L. Dracker Field on the Byrd Middle School campus. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing the play-by-play action for today's game, along with Nick Piccirilli, who will be behind the camera. The big question today is, can Walpole's baseball squad end the regular season and prepare for the MIAA Division I tournament action with a 9-game winning streak? The Orange and Blue blasted Braintree 10-1 in their last outing for their 8th straight win, with Alex He going the distance, throwing a 2-hitter, striking out 4, I think, and walking 1, 2. Anyway, with Coach Costello's squad coming in at 12-7 overall, 9-4, and in third place of the Herget Division Conference. Walpole is surprising, 7-5 at home, ranked 14th in the latest MIAA Division I power rankings, and they've scored 78 runs to 57 they've allowed. After dropping a 2-0 count to Natick in their season and home opener, and a 7-3 count to St. John's Prep of Danvers, Walpole pulled out victories over Needham and Braintree, both by identical 3-2 scores, a 5-4 win over Westwood, and a 7-4 nod over Zavarian Brothers. Walpole hit a roadblock at that point, dropping 5 straight to King Philip, North Attleboro, Weymouth, Framingham, and Milton, before rebounding to topple Brookline 10-0, Mansfield 2-1, Weymouth 7-2, Needham 7-4, Newton North 3-2, Milton 4-2, and Wellesley also 4-2 before yesterday's 10-1 victory over Braintree. Norwood won last year's game 3-1, snapping a 5-game winning streak by Walpole. Going back to the 2015 season, Walpole has won 7 of 11 games with the Mustangs. The Blue and Gold is 6th in the large school division of the Tri-Valley League. It's 8-7, 9-10 overall. Norwood has won 4 of 10 road games, has scored 72 runs, 2 fewer than they've allowed, and are ranked 16th in the Division II power rankings. After starting the year 2-6, the Mustangs have beaten Westwood 3-2 and 5-3, Braintree 5-0, Medway 3-1, Dover Sherborne Regional 8-1, Dedham 5-3, Bellingham 4-3, and Medfield 2-0. Hopkinton twice, Medfield, Holliston twice, Natick, Zavarian, Ashland also twice, Norton and Millis have beaten Norwood. Today's starting lineup. For the Mustangs, leading off the center fielder Jack Dwyer, followed by first baseman Sam Dittmar. Pitcher Jack Krupa will be batting third. Third baseman Quinn Burgess is in the cleanup spot. Jacko Saratori, the the designated hitter, will be batting fifth, followed by second baseman Zach Badger. Catcher Angel Oliveria is batting seventh, followed by shortstop Sean Steves. Batting in the ninth spot is the left fielder Brian Dearborn, and right fielder Ryan Kelly will be starting but not batting. For Walpole, leading off, center fielder Jason Finkelstein. Shortstop Jake Preto will be batting second, ahead of catcher Corey Kilroy. Will Hendricks will be batting in the cleanup spot, ahead of designated hitter Lucas Langoni. Ryan Walsh will be at second base, followed by third baseman Paul Whalen in the seventh spot. Michael Carrigan, the right fielder, will be batting eighth, and left fielder Logan Keys will be batting ninth. Doing the pitching for Walpole is Matt Bean Cooley. Big fluffy clouds surrounding us today. A little bit cooler than it was yesterday. Yesterday was definitely a shirt sleeves game and nice and sunny out, but today we've got a little bit of a breeze, a little bit cooler. awaiting the first pitch of the game. And stepping up to the plate is the center fielder, Jack Dwyer. First pitch of the game. Fly ball to right field. Corrigan over there. He puts it away for the out. As Dwyer goes first ball hitting and flies out to right. It brings up the first baseman, Sean Dittmer. He looks at a ball down low and away. There's another fly ball out to right field. Again, Corrigan over against the fence, and he puts that one away. Wind definitely blowing in from left field, so it's making those fly balls to right field drift more over towards the foul line. And pitcher Jack Krupa will be coming up. Swings and misses at the first offering. Being Cooley, a left-hander. Pops it up out of play. Being Cooley quickly ahead, 2 strikes on the batter. The 0-2 delivery, foul back out of play. Count remains 0-2. Cooley looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Foul back out of play again. Krupa hanging tough for the Mustangs. Again, the 0-2 pitch is just outside a ball. A fly ball, base hit at the base right field. And Norwood gets its first hit of the game. Brings up the cleanup hitter, third baseman Quinn Burgess. Ground ball to first. Hendricks will take it himself, steps on the bag, and the side is retired. Norwood had no runs a hit. There were no errors and 1 left on base. Then half an inning to play. The score is Norwood nothing. Walpole coming to bat. Jason had 3 for 4 yesterday. 3 for 5 with 2 doubles and a single, 3 runs scored in that win against Braintree. The first pitch to Finkelstein on its way. It's a ball down low. .0 delivery, grounded right back to the mound. Krupa gets it and tosses it underhand to first base for the out. 1 down. Brings up the shortstop, Jake Prado. First pitch is in the dirt, and it caught the umpire. He'll walk that off. All right, the 1-0 delivery to Prado on its way. That's another ball in the dirt. 2-0. Swung on and foul tipped. 2 balls and a strike to count to Prado. Ball again, and that one hit the umpire too. Another one that bounced up and hit him in the face mask. 3 balls and a strike. He's gotten hit twice with this at bat. Rough way to start the game. Three balls and a strike. The count to Prado. Three balls and a strike to Jake. The 3-1 delivery. Grounded right to the first baseman. He gets it on a nice hop and makes the out put out himself. 2 down and brings up the catcher, Corey Kilroy. First pitch on its way. It's a ball on the dirt. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. The 2-0 delivery from Kruper. Strike called. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 delivery. Grounded to second. Up with it. Over to first. And the side is retired. For Walpole, 3 up, 3 down. Through an inning of play, we have no score. All right. Designated hitter Jacko Saratori coming to the plate. A ground ball to short. Prado up with it over to first. 1 down. And the second baseman Zach Badger coming to the plate. First pitch is fouled back out of play. Bean Cooley ahead on the count, 1 strike. Ball outside. Little fly ball down the right field line, foul and out of play. Bean Cooley jumps ahead, a ball on 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery, ground ball to Walsh, over to first. 2 down. And brings up the catcher, Angel Oliveira. He hits one right up, back up the middle. Prado fields it behind. Nice play Preto came behind onto the second base side of second base to scoop that up and make the throw. So once again, 3 up, 3 down for Norwood. At the end of an inning and a half of play, we've got no score. Krupper's first pitch of the inning is a ball down low. Strike called. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Line shot to right. That's going to be foul. Hit the new protective fence there that's has been set up for the construction of the new middle school here in Walpole. 1-2 delivery on its way. Ground ball to short. Over to first. 1 down. Brings up the designated hitter, Lucas Langoni. Strike called. The 0-1 pitch is a ball down low, 1-1. Delivery. It's a ball down low, 2-1. Ball 3. 3-1 the count to Langoni. Strike called. We've got a full count. First full count of the game. Payoff delivery on its way. Outside, a ball. The first walk of the game. And it brings up second baseman Ryan Walsh for the orange and blue. First pitch, fouled straight back, strike 1. Up high, 1-1. Langone gets a little bit of a lead off first. The 1-1 pitch to Walsh. Ball down low, 2 balls and a strike. Throw back, Langone jumps in. He gets there in time. The 2-1 pitch, high and away, 3 balls and a strike. Langone again leading off first. Krupper looking him back, swing and a miss. We have back-to-back full counts here. Crupper looks him back. Payoff delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down now, and it brings up the third baseman, Paul Whalen. There's a ball. The 1-0 pitch from Crupper. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Strike 2 at the knees. Ball and 2 strikes to Whalen. Whalen calls timeout. Gets it. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Foul back. Langone was off, trying to get a jump on the batter, on the pitcher. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes to the Walpole third baseman. Pitch outside, 2-2. Crupper looks in. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Foul down the left field line. Didn't miss by much. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Crupper on its way. Strike 3 called at the knees. For Walpole, they had no runs, no hits. There were no errors, and 1 left on base. Through 2 innings, we are scoreless here at Eldracker Field. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to Walsh. Over to first. Gets him. Pulled him a little bit off the bag, but he kept his foot on. 1 down. Brings up the left fielder, Brian Dearborn, another first ball hitter. Ball down low. Ball 2. This is the first batter that Bean Cooley's thrown 2 balls to, and now 3 balls. 3-0 the count. The 3-0 delivery, high and away, ball 4. So Dearborn draws a 4-pitch walk. And it brings up the top of the order. Jack Dwyer, he flied to right on the first pitch of the game. He takes a ball, gets away from Kilroy. He guns it down to second, but a little bit too late. So Norwood gets a runner in scoring position. The 1-0 pitch to Dwyer. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 1-1. delivery from Bean Cooley. Strike at the knees. Ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to third. Looks it back, guns it over to first. He got him. Heads up play at third base by Paul Whalen. Looked that runner back, made sure he wasn't going to third, and then gunned his throw over to first for the second out of the inning. Brings up the first baseman, Sean Dittmer. He also flied out to right his first trip. He takes a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive into right field, a base hit. Corrigan up with it. Here comes the throw to the plate. Gets past Kilroy for the run. So Norwood jumps into a 1-0 lead here in the third inning. And it brings up the pitcher, Jack Cropper, who singled to right field his first time up. Takes the ball down low. The 1-0 pitch fouled into the mitt of Kilroy. 1-1. Ball high and away. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch swung on a miss. And Dittmer steals second, gets into scoring position with 2 outs here in the third. 2-2 count to Cropper. The pitch in the dirt. Ball 3, he's going to third, and he'll get there. Now the next, another run for Norwood, just 90 feet away. A full count to Cropper.
Just a base hit now.
He gets ball 4. And coming to the plate, the third baseman, Quinn Burgess. He takes a strike. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. 0-2. Runners at the corners for the Mustangs. Fouls it back out of play. Count remains 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Line shot into center field. Finkelstein up with it. 1 runner's in. And once again, the runners go to the corners. Norwood jumps out to a 2-0 lead here. And it brings up the designated hitter, Jocko Saratori. Line drive, left field, a base hit. Norwood up 3-0 now here. And brings up the second baseman, Zach Badger, over to Walsh. He throws him out, and the side is retired. But Norwood came up with 3 runs
Way to go, Norwood.
on 1, 2, 3 hits. There were no errors, and 2 men left on base. At the end of 2.5 innings of play, the score is Norwood 3, Walpole nothing. This is Walpole's 4th straight left-handed batter in the lineup. Ball down low. The 1-0 delivery. Strike called. 1-1. Foul back behind the Walpole dugout. Ball and 2 strikes to Corrigan. Crupper's 1-2 delivery in the dirt. 2-2. Ball 3 outside. Line back up the middle. Slow down, throw to first. Got him by his step. Good play by the shortstop. Sean Steves ranging behind second base to make that play. With 1 out, it'll bring up the number 9 hitter, left fielder Logan Keys. Number down, foul down the first baseline, fielded by assistant coach Dave Wall, better known as the head basketball coach for the girls team at Walpole High. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Pitch lined into second base, easily put away, 2 down, and brings up the top of the order Jason Finkelstein. Jason grounded right back to the mound to open the game for Walpole. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery on its way. Ball outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss by Finkelstein. Ball and 2 strikes. Hit him. Walpole gets a base runner, and it brings up the shortstop Jake Prado. Jake grounded to first unassisted. Finkelstein gets a lead off first. Pitch, ball down low. There's a ball, strike called. And Finkelstein steals second to get into scoring position for Walpole. 1-1 the count. Slow roller, foul down the first baseline. Scooped up by first baseman Sean Dittmer to make sure it stays foul. Ball and 2 strikes, the count to Prado. Ball 2-2. The 2-2 pitch on its way. Ball 3. Ball 4, and Finkelstein steals third. Brings up the catcher, Corey Kilroy. Kilroy grounded out to second, his first time up. Walpole with runners on the corners, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, trailing 3-0. Strike called. A 1-strike pitch. Ball down low, 1-1. Crupper's 1-1 pitch, fouled at the plate.
One good one, one good one.
The 1-2 pitch, Crupper steps off the mound. Pitch. It's a ball down low, and Prado scampers down, stealing second. The Walpole with 2 runners in scoring position here. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. A 2-2 count on catcher Corey Kilroy. Ball 3. He caught him flailing. So Norwood gets out of the jam for Walpole. They had no runs and no hits. There were no errors and 2 left on base. Oliveira grounded to short to end the second inning. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Ground ball into left field for a base hit. And it brings up the shortstop, Sean Steves. Bunt. It's a good one. He goes down. Got him. One to 6 on that. Players fielder's choice for Steves. Brings up the left fielder Brian Dearborn. He walked and scored the first run of the game. Last inning. Strike called. Swing and a miss. He chased a high, fast one. 0-2 the count to Dearborn. Bean Cooley's 2-strike pitch. High and inside, a ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Right on the handle. That's the first strikeout for Bean Cooley with 2 outs. A runner on first. It brings up the top of the order. The center fielder, Jack Dwyer. He's flied out to right and grounded to third. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bean Cooley's 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung and missed. Going down a second. Stolen base. And it brings 2 strikes to Dwyer. Swung, we chased a high one. Way out of the strike zone. 3 outs for Norwood. They had no runs a hit. There were no errors and 1 left on base. After 3.5 innings of play, the Mustangs lead Walpole 3-0. All right, Hendricks steps into the batter's box. He grounded out to short to open the second inning. He takes a ball down low and away. Strike at the corner. 1-1. Ball 2. Skips back to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike. Cropper's 2-1 pitch. Popped foul, going back over our heads. 2-2 the count. Strike 3 called on the corner. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cropper. Brings up the designated hitter, Lucas Langoni. Strike called. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes on the Walpole DH. He's the first runner that got on. He drew a walk in the second inning. Goes down swinging on 3 pitches. The 5th strikeout for Cropper. And it brings up second baseman Ryan Walsh, who fanned his first time at the plate. Ball high. Ball down low. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Inside 3-0. Strike called. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Got a full count. Second time Walsh has worked a full count. Payoff pitch on its way. Foul down the left field line. Count remains full. Cropper's payoff delivery in the dirt, ball 4. The third walk allowed by Cropper, and it brings up third baseman Paul Whalen. He was caught looking his first time up to end the second inning. Drops a bunt right back to the mound. Over to first, and the side is retired. So Walpole, they had no runs, no hits. There were no errors, and 1 left on base. At the end of 4 complete, the score is Norwood 3, Walpole nothing. Cooley's first pitch is a ball. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. 3-0. Pitch, grounded to shot, Prado up with it, long throw over, you got him. 1 down. Brings up the pitcher, Jack Cropper. He is singled and walked, scored a run. Fly to right, that'll be out of play. Into no man's land. Pops it up. 2 strikes the count. Up high, a ball. 1-2 the count to Cropper. Fouled back. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Two and two. Foul straight back. Count remains 22. Fouled into Corey Kilroy's pitching mitt, and he holds on for the out. Did I say pitching mitt is catching mitt, obviously. The third strikeout for Bean Cooley. With 2 outs, it brings up the third baseman, Quinn Burgess. Burgess single to center, knocking in a run, the first run of the game. It's a ball. Ground ball to third, Whalen up with it, fires over, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Norwood in the 5th. All right, Corrigan grounded to short his first time at the plate. Ground ball to second, over to first. First ball hitting, he goes 4-3, and it brings up the left fielder, Logan Keys. He lined out softly to the second baseman. Strike called. There's a ball, 1-1. Ground ball, foul. Ball on 2 strikes to Logan. He goes around, strike 3. Tried to hold up, couldn't do it. 6th strikeout for Cropper. And it brings up the top of the order with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Jason Finkelstein. Jason was hit by a pitch and grounded back to the mound. Takes a strike. There's a ground ball to second. Up with it. Over to first. He bounces the throw. It'll be an E4. And it brings up the shortstop, Jake Prado. Jake has walked and grounded out to the first baseman. Walpole with just their 5th base runner of the game. There's a ball down low. He's going to second, and he slides in safe. Walpole still looking for their first hit in this game. Grounded, foul. One and one the count. Cropper looks in for the sign. Here comes his 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fly ball, that's gonna, what a catch. Nope, he didn't. It bounced off his own. And the run scores. Nice try out in right field. And Walpole gets on the board. Brings up the catcher, Corey Kilroy. Corey's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike one. There's a bounder. Fielded and got him. 1-3, but Walpole gets a run on a hit. There was one error and one left on base. There's a foul ball. Strike pitch is high, 1-1. Ball, 2 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. And ball 4. Giacomo draws a walk. The third allowed by Cooley. And it brings up the second baseman, Zach Badger. He's grounded to second twice. Coach Chris Costello coming out to talk to Matt. All right, Costello happy with what his pitcher had to say. Goes back to the dugout. Corey Kilroy goes back behind home plate. And Matt Cooley goes back on the mound. All right, the first pitch to Zach Badger is fouled off. Cooley's 1 strike pitch. Lined into center. To right. Corrigan chases it down for the out. 1 down. Brings up the catcher, Angel Oliveira. Oliveira singled to left his first time up, his last time up. Grounded to short his other time. He takes a strike. One strike pitch. Grounded to Walsh. Ryan up with it. Over to first. 2 down. Saratori goes down to second. Runner in scoring position for the Mustangs as Sean Steves comes to the plate. He hit into a fielder's choice, 1-3, and grounded back to the mound. He takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Being Cooley quickly jumps ahead of him. Time called by Steves. And he hit him. First and second now for Norwood, and it brings up the left fielder, Brian Dearborn. He's walked, scored a run, and struck out. Runners on first and second, 2 down in the top of the 6th for Norwood. Strike called. There's a fly ball. Logan Keys under it and puts it away for the out. Ending the 6th. Norwood had no runs, no hits. There were no errors and 2 left on base. At the end of 5.5 innings of play, the score remains the Mustangs 3, Walpole 1. It's a ground ball to shot. Nice hop over to first, 1 down. Brings up the DH, Lucas Langone. He struck out and walked. He was Walpole's first base runner back in the 2nd inning. Strike called. The 1-strike pitch, swung on a miss, strike 2. 0-2 delivery from Cropper. Ball outside, 1-2. Strike 3 at the knees. The 7th strikeout for Cropper. Brings up with 2 down. Second baseman Ryan Walsh. He has also walked and struck out. Ball down low. Ball. Strike called. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 delivery from Crop. Fouled right into the mitt. Strike 3. For Walpole in the 6th. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 6 innings complete, the score is Norwood 3, Walpole 1. Matt Cooley's first pitch is a ball in the dirt. The 1-0 pitch from Bean Cooley on its way. Strike called on the corner. 1-1. Fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes. That was a protective swing. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second time that Dwyer has fanned. Fourth strikeout for Bean Cooley. Coach Costello out to talk to his pitcher again. And coming to the plate, first baseman Sean Dittmer. He's 1 for 3 and scored a run. There's a ball inside. Strike call, evening things off at 1-1. Up high, a ball, 2-1. Three balls and a strike. Strike 2, got a full count to Dittmer. It's just the second full count of the game that Bean Cooley's gone to. His ground ball, nice hop for Prado over to first, 2 down. And it brings up the pitcher, Jack Cropper. Cropper is 1 for 2 officially, walked, struck out, singled, and scored a run. Pitches a ball in the dirt. Foul back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike at the waist. Ball and 2 strikes. Ball, 2-2. Pops it up, foul. Count remains 2-2. Strike 3 at the knees. So for Norwood in the 7th, 3 up, 3 down. Walpole getting their last turn up. Trailing 3-1 going into the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Whalen is a strike. Paul 0 for 2. Ball 1-1. It's a ground ball right back to the mound. Cropper Underhands to first for the first out of the inning. Brings up the right fielder, Mike Corrigan. Mike's grounded out twice to the infield. Strike called. Strike 2 called. Cropper ahead on the count, 0-2. Foul down the left field line into the woods. Count remains 2 strikes. Ball outside, 1-2. Ball 2. Evens the count at 22. The 2-2 pitch from Cropper. Ball outside, full count. The payoff delivery on its way to Michael Corrigan. Strike 3 called. The 9th strikeout for Cropper brings up the number 9 hitter, Logan Keys. Line drive, base hit to left field. And the top of the order, Jason Finkelstein coming up. Jason is 1 for 2 officially. He scored the only Walpole run. Reached an error, got hit by a pitch, and grounded back to the mound. 2 down for Walpole, bottom of the 7th inning. Runner on first. Strike at the knees to Finkelstein. Cropper trying to pick off Keys. Slow roller down the third baseline. 2 strikes the count on Finkelstein. Oh, and 2 the count from Cropper. Pull down to their final strike. Ball up high. Finkelstein steps out of the box. Gets back in. Cropper looks in for the sign. Ball and 2 strikes. Pitch to Jason. Strike 3 at the knees, and this ball game is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Your final score for, let's see, the Mustangs 3-1. We'll give you the final tally here in a minute. All right, your final rundown here from today's game. Norwood snaps Walpole's 9-game winning streak in the season finale, for Walpole. They had for Norwood. They had 3 runs on 5 hits. They made 1 error, and they left 6 on base. For Walpole, they had 1 run on 2 hits. They played errorless ball and left 6 runners on base. The winning pitcher, Jack Cropper, walked 3, struck out 10, hit a batter. For Walpole's Matt Cooley, the hard luck loser, he gave up. He walked 3, struck out 5, and gave up, like we said, the 5 hits. Norwood did all their scoring in the 3rd inning, got all 3 runs there on 3 hits, and Walpole just didn't have anything to answer them back. So Walpole drops to 12-8 in the regular season, getting ready for MIAA Division I postseason play. Norwood ends their regular season at 10-10. We would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School boys varsity baseball action. Once again, your final score from Jack L. Field: the Norwood Mustangs 3, Walpole 1.